hello.
Welcome to
Kotaku XP.
Kotaku XP. I'm GITA Jackson.
I'm Tim Rogers.
This is Tim Rogers.
Before we started the show, I was joking about how I'm going to start by saying, "Greetings, weary traveler. You've chosen Kotaku.com." Or, "I see you've chosen the Kotaku.com."
You choose wisely, friend.
You've chosen wisely, friend. Might I interest you in a pair of boots? Do you want to know how bad my eyesight is?
How bad is it?
It's so bad. I went to a barbershop to get a haircut. Turns out it was a LASIK clinic. I got LASIK.
He's lying to you.
I didn't get LASIK.
He didn't get LASIK. He can't see anything right now.
And I didn't get a haircut either.
He's going to get a haircut soon, though. He's going to get a haircut soon.
I'm going to tell you, yeah, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I'm thinking of changing it up. I'm thinking of getting the most of it cut off.
I'm really excited. I always love a good Tim haircut, especially like a reveal.
We're gonna see what happens with this one. And so I'm not wearing my glasses this week for no actual reason. My glasses are at my desk. I was wearing my sunglasses because
sometimes you just don't feel like it.
if I wear my okay, so most of the comments on these videos are about my hair, and then the rest of them are about my glasses. There's this weird, I bet those aren't even prescription lenses comment.
They're
that,
extremely prescription.
It's so weird. It's like, man, my eyes are messed up.
Yeah.
So I was wearing these because they're like a much weaker prescription because I'm having headaches all the time now. And I think I might need a weaker prescription, like for using the computer. They say as you approach age 40, you lose your near vision. And I got to hold stuff like this far away. Anyway, we should talk about video game news, right?
Yeah, in a couple of, about 14, 13 seconds.
We have about 14 or 13 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you know this. It's almost as though there's something you can see.
Powers of deduction. I figured we got about 3 seconds left until we're going to slide into talking about this guy that's trying to short Nintendo.
Are you talking about Gabriel Plotkin?
Yeah, Gabriel Plotkin.
Sounds like the plot thickens with Gabriel Plotkins.
So we both read the story. Ethan Gak wrote the story for Kotaku.com.
First of all, speaking of great last names, I wish I had a last name as cool as that.
Ethan's so good. Ethan is like such a good guy. I really love him. He's
chill dude.
Next to me. He's very chill.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Hell yes.
That's where I was born.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, well, it's true.
I would just immediately flash back. So Jezebel wrote this article that was, "Would you fuck the Philly fanatic?" And I just started thinking about that and had an acid flashback to how much it horrified my roommate. Anyway, no, I wouldn't.
He's got some velour texture to him, doesn't he?
What about the big nose?
And the little confetti thing, like the weird Shriner tassel popping out of the end of his megaphone mouth nose.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what does it mean to short a stock?
It means you buy a bunch of the stock and then you sell it. And then with the expectation that you can buy it back at a lower cost at a later date.
Yeah, they explained this in the movie The Big Short, which
is
about
a
this
huge
very thing.
short.
A really huge short. And that movie's really good and very informative. And I listened to the audiobook, which is also good and informative. So someone's trying to short Nintendo stock. They're expecting Nintendo to fail, and which is surprising because Nintendo's had an extremely good year or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
somebody out there is plotting to destroy, or not destroy, but just get a little bit of some kind of a snippy revenge on Nintendo. And Ethan Gak explored a bunch of joke possibilities for reasons they might be doing that.
Are they still upset that Eris died?
Maybe they're upset that I bought this Hody brand portable mode only Joy-Con with the D-pad. I love it, but it drains the battery.
That must be it.
So while it's plugged in the dock, it can die in the dock. Can literally die in the dock.
You know what? I bet that is it.
Yeah,
it's we still got more time on shorting Nintendo.
It's really weird. Yeah. We still got 2 minutes probably to talk about shorting Nintendo. Something around like that much.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing. I'm not sure. So yeah, I bought the Hody D-pad and I love it. Mm-hmm. And it's portable mode only. And apparently it's a big deal that they're being bombed with Amazon user reviews about how it doesn't, it just drains the heck out of your battery. And then Hody has a little warning that's disconnect it from your Nintendo Switch. I meant to bring my Nintendo Switch in here.
To show us all.
However, it's sitting on my desk with my glasses, so.
Forgetful Tim Rogers. That's what they call him here in the office.
Yeah.
Always forgetting
That's
things.
what somebody's got to call me somewhere. I know that on the prompter I misspelled Nintendo on purpose. Did I?
You did.
Oh, okay. Is
It's
that funny?
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
It's really good.
There's something. Nintendo's one of those words that when it's misspelled, it looks particularly weird.
Yeah, this is kind of bugging my eyes out a little bit.
It looks really wrong and strange.
'Cause Nintendo is like a very beautiful looking pure word. It's got like a
Nintendo.
nice crunchy consonants,
Yeah.
but like very soft
Nintendo.
vowels. Yeah.
Yeah.
It glides off the tongue. So when you add anything else into it, it sounds and looks weird.
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
What if? Oh no, I don't want to say that.
Nintendo.
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 Nintendo. It could be called
Tentendo.
Tendando. Is Tendando something? What else could you call Nintendo? So if Nintendo does go bankrupt, they're just gonna need to.
Timtendo.
They're gonna need to restart with like a new name.
They should call it Timtendo.
I think Tandindo is good.
Tandendo is pretty good also.
Tandendo is good.
Tim Tamto.
Dantindo. Dantindo is really good, actually.
All right, so next up on the agenda,
Yeah.
we still got no manses in the sky.
There's still no mans in the sky.
There's still no manses in the sky. A bunch of stuff happened with like I've been like collecting a bunch of really cool like player bases and screenshots of
Yeah.
the game since the update just looks like so freaking beautiful.
I believe we're seeing a. Wait, which direction would we look if we wanted to pretend we're like looking?
No, you're the
at
one
the
that
screen?
edits this.
Well, okay, we're on the lower right corner of the
Okay.
screen, and the
We're gonna
the-
get this wrong and it's
the-
gonna be so embarrassing.
and the images are to the left of us,
Okay.
right? So we're facing the screen,
Okay.
and if we want to look to the left, we should be looking which way? If we.
Don't know. I had to write R and L on my hands in my license sense. I don't know the difference between left and right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So in other words, there's a slideshow of your favorite bases going behind
I
us.
grabbed some from the No Man's Sky subreddit. Sean Murray from Hello Games has also been tweeting a bunch of like really cool screenshots and like bases and stuff. You should totally check those out.
Yeah, I was going wild looking at those bases.
Going hog wild.
I'm like, that's some.
They were like really pretty, right?
Yeah.
I feel like, like genuinely, even if you don't play this game, there's a couple people in the comments of this article that were like, okay, that's it. I'm finally reinstalling this. And
I
I'm
want to
like,
make one of these weird Frank Lloyd Wright in space looking sort of weird cubes and crap base. I want to get up in some of that.
They were like super Frank Lloyd Wrighty. It was like at the college I went to, there's a Frank Lloyd Wright house, and I like had some friends who are art history majors that stayed there, and we like all went and like had a cocktail party there, and it's just like that kind of architectural design for me, like that's my shit. It's like 100% my shit.
It's very clean.
Yeah.
Clean and delicious.
But without like lacking character, like it's not like modern architecture where like not like contemporary. I'm talking about like the modern school of art, like architecture, where I like brutalist stuff. But
I love Boston City Hall. I never pass up an opportunity to
Boston
go
City Hall's pretty.
to go hang out at Boston City Hall.
I like brutalist stuff also because it's playing with shape and form, but like the really clean line, just like nothing going on, just all glass stuff. Can't stand it.
Brutalism looks a lot like the kind of buildings that like a kid would draw in his notebook in
Yeah.
like 8th grade. Like, look at this awesome fortress. I guess Destiny kind of ticks that box for having a lot of weird
Destiny like feels kind of brutalist to me.
big like, just kid doodles. It feels like kid doodles. But anyway, No Manses.
No Man's is in the
So
sky.
wait, how do you get these bases? Do you make them?
Yeah, you make them. So
You make them.
used to only be able to build bases in like specific locations, but now you can build them like anywhere, as long as you put down a base computer, and with a sort of the build limit, height limit has also been raised, and if you are very clever with placing base computers, you can just keep placing them on top of your base and build up out into space, which is super cool.
A base into space?
A base into space.
So you can have like a skyscraping base.
You can scrape the sky.
A space scraper.
A space scraper.
Space Scraper could be the name of this game then.
No, it can't. I don't think so. It's already got a name.
Or there's Skyscraper.
It's called No Man's
starring
Sky.
Dwayne Johnson.
Nemansky.
Norman Sky.
No.
So wait, what else was there? There's Kirk Hamilton's talking about the game as well this week.
Wrote this like really good article, like an op-ed about. There's like two opposing views of No Man's Sky that are like seemingly irreconcilable.
Yeah.
There's one that's just sort of like people who liked it from the beginning and just liked it for what it was.
People who were chill with it.
And people who just like can't get over the false advertisement.
They
from the
lied
initial
to us.
hype.
They lied.
It's a good article. It's worth reading, I think.
Yeah.
It is interesting how these two No Man's Skies like sort of exist at the same time. Like it's true, it was overhyped and like not the game we expected, but I liked it since launch, and I like it even more now. So.
Kirk Hamilton, we see what you're doing. Shout me
you.
out in the comments, Kirk Hamilton. Just shout me out.
He's not gonna do that, but he should.
Just shout me out in the
Kirk,
comments if you want. We
Kirk,
see what
on.
you're doing, Kirk Hamilton.
We see you. All right. I also wrote this great article. Well,
you wrote a great article.
And great. I wrote an article about the Overwatch finals were last weekend.
Yeah.
And they had a musical guest.
And the musical guest was
DJ CALLIN.
You know, for a long time, I thought that he was some sort of like ironic vegetarian, like nerd rapper, like DJ Khaled.
Oh yeah, but he's not.
But then I realized that I had a problem that week where I wasn't able to see H's. That's my joke.
What?
I meant to like. Instead of I had some sort of problem, I was like, I had some sort of allergy flare-up that week that was preventing me from seeing H's.
What had happened was...
That was the punched-up version that I decided not to go with because I don't want to... I'm actually feeling like I've got allergies. Like, my nose is itching. Someone in the comments has already commented, why do you keep touching your nose? I'm sorry, my nose
It's the same reason why I keep touching my hair. It's fine.
Yeah, people touch... It's my body. Anyway, DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled. He performed at Overwatch League Finals.
Yeah. He literally said,
performed.
"Overwatch me."
He said that, and he did like the saddest two-step I've ever seen in my life.
Shoot.
And you know, DJ Khaled, he's a producer nominally. He's not really a performer. He basically put on a bunch of songs that the people in the audience didn't really know. They knew Bodak Yellow because Cardi B is an incredibly famous person right now, and her album Owns. But they did not really know the rest of the songs. He played a lot of his own songs.
Yeah.
As much as I like Wild Thoughts, because Rihanna says, I know you want to get me naked, it's not really like, it's just Maria Maria. So if you hear it, you kind of think it's Maria Maria for a while, and then you're not sure. And then he would cut off the song in the middle and try to get the audience to sing along, but
they couldn't.
That audience was there for Overwatch.
They were there to see a robot ninja and
they wanted
Solid
to see
Snake,
a hamster in a ball,
and a hamster,
murderized,
and then the cowboy.
It's high noon.
Yeah, so they wanted to see a cowboy and a robot.
Yeah.
They didn't want to.
They didn't want to see DJ.
They didn't want to see a guy with a beard.
DJ Khaled.
And then it's.
We the best music.
Yeah, we the best music. I wish I was the best music.
I wish I was the best music. Actually, when I was really depressed, I had like a bad depressed episode a couple of years ago. And one of the ways I got myself up out of bed in the morning was thinking about that video where DJ Khaled is like, okay, now this is the one that you're gonna think about when you're, working out, you're doing pull-ups or something, doing push-ups. All right, another one. And I thought that about like every single day I was living through.
Another one for each day.
Yeah.
So you were listening to the song very slowly.
Yeah. That's
and then someone in the YouTube comments said it sounds like Sigur Rós.
That's Want to know my favorite video? One of my favorite videos in all of online.
Yeah,
you
let's
know
hear
that band Alt J?
Yeah, I know Alt J.
Some two British music nerds this is the only video of theirs I know, just said, this is how you write an Alt J song. And then he just has like a loop pedal and a microphone and then just keeps, looping his vocals over himself over and over and over again. Except they're talking about putting things in their anal orifice.
There's lots of fun to be had with looping pedals and such. You know what? I'm going to tell the truth. I listen to new popular music when I feel like it's important, when I see like lots of people talking about it. Mm-hmm. But you know what? Lately, I don't really look for too much new music, and I used to feel bad admitting that because people would always jump on you and go, "Oh, are you ignoring stuff?" And I'm like, I still discover really cool stuff from the 80s.
I still don't listen to all
very
the
regularly.
Japanese pop music you sent me.
See, that's stuff I found that's great.
Yeah.
Speaking of stuff I found that's great, I found this guy on Twitter.
He sucks.
And he was saying BioShock is good.
Oh my God. Okay.
We're talking about Musk. We're talking about dunking on Musk.
Elon Musk.
First of all, kind of a last name is Musk. What? You unfollowed Grimes?
Yeah, I unfollowed Grimes today. I can't stand it anymore.
Oh, yeah. She got, I don't want to say she got whatever. I don't know what she got. She got strange, but
she was already strange, but she got strange in a different way that I don't appreciate.
You've seen
as much.
Peep Show, right?
Yeah, I love Peep Show.
Remember in Peep Show when Jeremy and his girlfriend are exploring the taboos?
Yeah.
And then eventually they explored the taboo of what is it? I don't even know what the word is. Abstinence?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
It feels like they're exploring. She's like explored all the taboos, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like this is her most recent hilarious experiment.
Yeah. Being normalized.
Yeah. Being like whatever. I don't know.
Elon Musk, he makes a Tesla.
Yeah.
He tweets way too much for someone who has as much money as he does.
It's weird that his company's called Tesla, which is like another guy's name.
That is weird.
Why don't I just call it Musk?
Elon Minx. Italian Elon Musk.
Yeah, call it Italian Elon Musk is pretty funny.
That was. I felt bad for Alex Arbuckle losing his check mark for that, but that was actually the funniest part of it.
Well, you probably should lose your check mark because you're actually not Italian Elon Musk, right?
Yeah, true.
Right?
He was impersonating the real Italian Elon Musk.
Yeah, the real Italian Elon Musk is out there going, oh man. So anyway, Elon Musk said something about wanting to make video games.
He wants game developers to apply to Tesla Motors to make games for the Tesla.
Yeah, so like Heather Alexandra retweeted today a tweet from Elon Musk from 2012 where he's talking about how he loves BioShock.
He loves
it was
that
like
game.
BioShock is a Randian dystopia. Games have come a long way since Pong. And it's like, I remember seeing that tweet in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
In 2012, I had the unfortunate, whatever. I had the misfortune to be acquainted with several people who were startup people in the San Francisco Bay Area, many of whom idolized Elon Musk. So I was aware of that tweet like when it hit. Like someone I knew mentioned it in this office that I was working in. Like, oh, Elon Musk is talking about video games because we make video games. That's great, but they were video games. They were trashy app games.
Yeah.
You know, if you're watching, I think one of my Facebook friends watches this. He worked with me. That place sucked, right? I mean, you know. So, I remember just being really insulted by the video games have come a long way since Pong. It's like, yeah, man, I've been watching them. You know,
yeah.
I've noticed them coming a long way every couple of years. Metal Gear Solid, bro, right?
For real.
And
Metal Gear
BioShock
Solid 2 is prophetic.
But he's talking about wanting to make a game for the Tesla as a game developers apply. And I'm not going to lie, I did this just so I could say it on the show, but I did send him my resume. I actually did last night.
Really?
Yeah, I sent him my resume.
What would happen
keep you updated
if he calls you back?
I don't know. I don't
know.
I'll I don't think I would want to. What would you even do?
I don't know. So
someone was like, "Are you gonna make Pokemon Go for the Tesla?" And he's like, "Something like that, but more adults in anime cars." I'm like, "What does that mean?" But I love it.
I think you should make a game for what happens when you trick a self-driving car into staying inside of a circle because they don't know that they can't leave solid white lines. They can't leave that area. I think that's very funny.
Yeah. Oh my God. Just paint a circle around a Tesla.
Yeah, you can just trap a self-driving car that way.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, what's our final topic, do you think?
Luke
I
Plunkett,
saw something change.
Resident sneakerhead of Kotaku, Luke Plunkett.
Yeah.
Resident Australian of Kotaku, God bless him. Resident mustache haver of Kotaku.
So they actually
Luke
wear
Plunkett.
shoes on their hands in Australia.
Yeah, because everything's upside down.
Yeah.
He's a big-time sneakerhead, and he's been checking out the Adidas Dragon Ball Z sneakers, and the first two they came out with are actually pretty hot. It's Frieza and Goku, and the Frieza ones are the ones that I really want to cop because they are super cool looking.
They got all those. I think you take anything that Akira Toriyama is based on Akira Toriyama's color choices.
Oh my God, yes.
Guy's real good at color choice, so those Frieza shoes look really good.
Yeah, honestly.
The Goku ones look okay, but they got like that ragged, like ripped up look on the stripes.
Yeah, because they're
which is
trying
a little
to
weird.
emulate the sort of like how beat up he gets.
How tough Goku is.
Whereas like Frieza is like, he's like a perfect alien being that never gets like harmed. So
yeah.
For his shoes have to be like alien and smooth and beautiful, and I just really love that look. I'm really into the big fat sneaker trend.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Big fat sneakers, BFS.
Hell yeah.
Have you seen those Air Maxes that look like meat?
No.
They're like the colors of like a steak. It's like really kind of gross but cool looking.
Oh man, I love sneakers.
So what I thought we could
now.
do with this talking about shoes
All
is what if we so there's the Sonic shoes.
Yeah.
Right? They got Sonic and Robotnik shoes.
Yeah.
The Sonic shoes are blue, which is the color of Sonic, not red, which is the color of Sonic's shoes. A little bit weird. When you think game shoes, you think Sonic has like the most iconic shoes in a video game, right?
Yeah.
Sonic, iconic, right?
Yep.
So you think his shoes, so it's like it's kind of weird that the shoes they made for Sonic wouldn't emulate Sonic's shoes. But then again, Goku's just wearing little black shoes.
Yeah.
So these Goku shoes, I have no complaint with. Maybe it's because shoes are the only article of clothing that Sonic is wearing that I think Sonic shoes should emulate the look of Sonic's shoes.
Yeah.
Anyway, what other games
I really
should have shoes
want
based on them, and who should make them?
Jeffrey, what's his name? Moschino, Moschino.
Mr. Jeffrey.
Mr. Jeffrey.
Big
I
Jeff,
really want him to do like a Final Fantasy themed shoe.
Final Fantasy themed shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, his sneakers
I would
are
go
like
for that.
over the top, but in the absolutely correct way for Final Fantasy. Because Nomura's designs, which have sort of taken over the sort of end period, now what people associate with Final Fantasy, they are super over the top, but hard to realize. And I feel like Moschino, while I don't always love their collections, they manage to make these over-the-top things. They make people at least want to wear them.
Yeah.
Like those shoes with the big angel wings. They kind of look ridiculous, but people wanted to wear them.
Those big dumb Adidas with the big dumb angel wings.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Moschino.
Those are. I saw a guy wearing those once, and I was like, oh, yeah, are you supposed to wear those?
I saw a very good Israeli entry to Eurovision. They was basically singing a bar mitzvah song. It was super, super cute. And
Were they all
guy
wearing
singing,
the wings?
The guy was wearing, and it was like he was wearing his bar mitzvah present. It was like really adorable.
That's fantastic.
It was so great. I'm the golden boy. That's how it went. It sounded like a bar mitzvah song. I loved it.
So if there were Kingdom Hearts shoes, would they just be like clown shoes? Like Ronald McDonald shoes? Is that what they would be?
Who would design those?
Oh, God. I don't know. I think all that we've got now, we've got Puma, did Sonic. We got to have Nike doing Super Mario shoes.
Yeah.
I know there were those Vans.
That's a classic combination.
Those Vans Nintendo shoes were like so ugly looking.
They were very bad, and I did not like them at all.
They were. I mean, I think Vans are just bad. I could. I mean, okay, I don't know.
The slip-ons are useful when you need to go to the store.
I can't wear them. I guess it's my fault for just not. They don't fit my feet right.
You know how I got tricked into buying Vans, basically?
How?
It was like one of those moments where you realize that advertising works. And I was still living in Chicago at this point, and the Blue Line train that I used to get places had been taken over by a Vans advertisement. I was looking around, it's all just like classic photographs of just people wearing Vans and skaters. And then I turn and I look, and it's young Henry Rollins, just like an archival photograph of young Henry Rollins being the front man for Black Flag, and he's just wearing a pair of Vans high tops. And I was like,
you decided to wear Vans.
Okay, this worked on me. These look cool and I want them now.
Yeah, the historical angle.
Yeah, it's just Henry Rollins is intermittently cool. And when he was fronting Black Flag, that was definitely a cool period for Henry Rollins. You know, he just like kind of goes on tour now, but just like talking to
yells,
people.
Gets up there and yells about stuff he doesn't like. I love it.
He wants people to feel like togetherness with him. He basically goes on tour because that's just what he's done his entire life.
Just get up there and yell.
And just talks about stuff and like tries to make a connection with the crowd. It's very sweet, although he's kind of a crotchety old man.
Well, yeah, I mean, this happens when a person gets old, I guess. You just...
Are you crotchety yet?
No, I'm not that old. I'm not old enough to be mad at some stuff. I get upset at some things, but not too much more than before.
Yeah.
Not too much more than I did a long time ago. I used to hate on a lot of stuff. Maybe I hate on less stuff now.
You just mellowed out in your old age?
Yeah, maybe
He's
people...
not old at all. I don't know why I keep calling him old.
I'll be 40 in 10 months.
Yeah.
10 months. So...
I'm turning 29 soon. That's kind of weird.
So you'll be 30 in soon plus a year.
Yeah, that's true. I'm kind of ready for 30 though, and I'm also ready to.
There's
count
really
us
not
out
much. Not much happens.
of the show.
Oh really?
Goodbye.
Oh, is that it?
Yep. Bye.
Well,